Okay, I want to talk about homeowners insurance for a minute. And this property right here that I have on the water is a prime example of what's going on right now and how difficult it is. And it's going to get worse. But I'm finding out things that I didn't know that have changed. One thing, this home needs a roof. And one of the problems we're having with insurance is all the insurance companies want the roof replaced. Now, it gets a little bit worse than that even. And after talking to one of my insurance companies, I found out that one carrier here in Florida will not write any new policies on homes that are built or that are older than 1995. Well, this home was built in 93, so there's one carrier that's out. Another carrier will not cover any home that's built or that's older than 2002. That's only 20 years old, and that's a lot of properties, around here, especially, in Florida. So there's two carriers. One carrier will not write new policies in this zip code. They said they're not taking any new policies in this particular zip code. So there's three. Of any of the companies that are remaining, they all want the roof to be newer. They don't want to take a roof that's 17 plus years of age. So that's causing a huge problem, especially when the seller won't replace the roof. Now, this is a corporate seller. They have the funds, they could do it, but they just won't. And I don't know what it's going to take to convince them, but maybe losing, even more money might be, what does the trick, but they just won't do it. But if you're a home seller and you have issues like you need a new roof and your home is in this age group, just remember, potential buyers are going to have a huge problem getting insurance. And if they're not paying cash, they can't get it financed because you've got to have your insurance in place to get a clear to close for a lender, to close the deal. So without homeowners insurance, you're not buying the property. The only way to do it is to pay cash. Another issue is hot water heaters. No carrier is going to cover a hot water heater that's over 15 years of age. Unfortunately, the ones in this house, and there's two of them, they're 18 years old. So those have to also be replaced to get coverage. So we've got a roof that's got to be replaced, and we've got hot water heaters that've got to be replaced. Now the pool is, green. It's got to have a new liner. It's a safety issue. That's going to be another issue, but I've been told that they can make that work as long as the buyers get it replaced, in the very beginning, get it replaced quickly. So the biggest factors is the roof and the hot water tanks. And when the seller won't replace them, it really, it ties your hand behind your back. It sucks. And it's causing a lot of issues because everyone really likes this house that I've talked to and from other agents. If it was just able to get insurance to be financed, then it would already be sold. But that's the problem. And unfortunately, not a lot of buyers or agents are putting really much thought into the insurance issue. There was even a VA loan submitted for this house. And that to me makes me want to throw up. That's just stupid. And it shows me, number one, the agent just does not understand what in the hell they're doing. No way this home passes VA. VA has what they call MPRs, minimum property requirements. And the roof is one of the issues. The pool is another issue. There's wood rot is another issue. You've got some exposed wiring, probably some other little things that are going to be brought up on a VA. And a VA is going to be subject to those things being repaired. And that's not going to happen. The seller's not going to repair all those items. So that's generally why you can't sell a foreclosure, VA or FHA, when it needs a little bit of work, because the sellers aren't going to do it. They don't want to even see those type loans. Normally they'll just reject them right in the beginning. So that's kind of where we stand on this property. It's really aggravating because right now, without getting these issues resolved or figured out some way, somehow, and with the insurance companies changing so much, back in the day, we were able to get a 30-day window from closing to put a new roof on. So buyers could buy it, get their insurance in place. They had 30 days to get the roof replaced. If we could do that on this one, that would solve the problem. But those days are long and gone here in Florida. And unfortunately, the homeowners insurance issue is just going to get worse and worse and worse, in my opinion. I don't know how they're going to save it. A lot of companies just don't want to write in Florida anymore, and they're bailing. So anyway, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear them. As always, have a great day. Thanks.